the news, on July 1st, 2019, there is a new law that bans texting and driving. Today, I would like to convince you to stop texting and driving. As many of you know, texting and driving is dangerous and could cause distraction. It is known that it could be worse than drinking and driving. It is important to understand that while we are driving a car, that we focus on the road. Many of us have electronic devices. Yes, we all like to use them, but we also need to make sure that we're not using them while we're behind the wheel. Let's not put our life on the line. It is important for you to understand that we need to stop texting and driving. Texting and driving is illegal. Not only will it protect us, but it will also protect others from having an accident, deadly or not. We need to understand that if we need to text or if we need to answer a phone call, that we pull over or that we just wait for our destinations. Even though texting and driving might not be something that you do, we need to make sure that we stop and keep in mind that there is irresponsible people out there breaking the law. Not only are they breaking the law, but they could also be harming others. You need to make sure and think that it only takes a second, just a second, taking your eyes away from the road could cause an accident that affects someone in the long run. I would like to suggest that when you get in your vehicle, that you put your devices in a place that you're not able to reach them. Make sure that they're off or that they're even on vibration. In fact, if you know that you can help reaching for them, make sure that you put them in a glove compartment. Make sure that they're in a purse or in a backpack, somewhere where you won't be able to reach them. By not being able to reach them and that they're not visible, we know that you won't have temptation in using them. Just know that if you decide to text and drive, that there is that new law that also allows police officers to stop you and cite you. They also give you a warning. After that, there will be a $30 ticket, then a $60 ticket, even 3 points on your driver's license. Will a text or a call be worth it? Let's just wait. It's silly that we're talking about this, but it is important to know that even though the law is to not text and drive, there also the other exception that there is that we're able to use our phones to use it for weather, navigation, travel. I believe that it should not be used at all. We should not be using it even if there is a red light or a stoplight. If we need to help stop texting and driving, we could see the numbers drop from seeing accidents occurring from day to day. According to an article that was published by Grossman, over 4,500 accidents were associated with distraction. There were also car crashes directly linked to texting and driving. Knowing this information, we can make a difference. We can help enforce the law. We could also make sure that we stay safe. We can make banners, we can make flyers, we can make shirts. We could also state that texting and driving is dangerous and that we need to protect ourselves, not only ourselves, but others as well. People, it's not hard to obey the law. It's not hard to obey the law. Just remember, don't do it. Today, I would like to show you some information that I got. We have Bay West Health and Rehab. We have an address and phone number, also a website that we can go to if we need help, if we cannot control ourselves from texting and driving. Also, according to National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, driving at the speed of 55 miles per hour, sending or reading a text, taking your eyes from the road could be about 5 seconds long, enough to cover a football field. We also have Scotty T, ABC Action News, Florida Today, showing the new Florida law. Texting and driving is dumb. It's dangerous and deadly. You get the message? We also have a photograph here that was actually caused by texting and driving. That is something that we don't want. Also, we have our don't text and drive sign. One hello could be our last goodbye. We need to make sure that we keep this in mind. We can make posters like this to inform people that we don't text and drive. One hello could be our last goodbye.